Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Aries out there for the month of May. I'm coming out with monthly readings this week. I kind of took a break last week. I saw a lot of success with my videos, and I just had to take a step back because I wasn't ready for that. But however, I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you. I am now at 1,200 subscribers, and what's amazing to me is in not one of my videos did I say like my video. I didn't say subscribe. I didn't say any of that. I do this because I love to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if I get subscribers, great. You know what I'm saying? That's even more amazing. But from my standpoint, it was really for me also to push past my fears of me sharing my gifts to the world and finally also accepting myself, and coming on here to share my experiences with people and also to hear their experiences and to hear how my readings helped them really means a lot to me. I've always been like that. So I just want to say thank each and every one of you once again for subscribing to me. Thank you so much. And I will be coming out with a 1K video where I would be saying a bit about myself and just a more personable thank you. But I wanted to say thank you in every one of these videos for now. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on for Aries for the month of May. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What kind of themes you could be experiencing for the month of May. So we have the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, I could take this two ways. For the month of May, you could be having nostalgia feelings. It could be thinking about past times you had in your life. It could also represent, to me, you could have insights about, depending on how open you are spiritually, probably even past life situations. I could get, maybe you have a moment of deja vu, or it could be you going back to your childhood. What did you love to do? What made you happy as a child? Or you may be looking at yourself as you was a child and look at how you've changed since then. Did you lose those special aspects of yourself? Because as we get older, we usually do. And that's why we be so depressed. That's why if you see, for example, I be watching these videos on YouTube, like funny contemplations and stuff, and how like the parents, set up the things for the kids, and it's only for the kids, but then you see some adults go inside. I've seen this one video, and it was this, it was this dad, right? And the kids had like this inflatable like water slide, and the kids was going on it, and the dad went on it, and then like when he went on it, it got like stuck, and then he flipped the whole thing over. So I really feel that shows like in each and every one of us there's an inner child, and I feel maybe you could be doing inner child healing this month as well, or also it could be someone from the past that you have on your mind, or someone has you on their mind as well for the month of May. So we have the Ace of Swords. So what I see here is, for example, let's say you're thinking back to your childhood, right? Maybe you start to realize how your dating patterns are the same in your family. Maybe you realize that you was around a lot of toxic relationships. Maybe your mother had a toxic relationship, or your father had a toxic relationship, or many toxic traits was normalized in your environment as a child, and maybe that's what you're realizing, how these events in your childhood has played a part in your choices that you make today. Another thing that I see here for you guys is someone from the past is wanting to share a major truth with you as well. And it's a big truth too, because that's an Ace of Swords. So I want to do one more because I'm excited to go into this reading. And just one more as I was, okay, so this is definitely, guys, I usually go, like I say in my videos, like for the sign just in general, but this is turning into a person reading I see, so I'm just going to go with that. So with what I see here is, for the month of May, someone especially with the Page of Swords. This is a person that's looking on social media, asking information about you, trying to go to mutual friends, or maybe trying to be at some of the same spots that you are at so they can communicate with you. But I feel this person is doing all this because they're nervous to share this big truth. Now, as a fellow fire sign, I'm a Sagittarius. What I'm starting to realize is people can be low key scared to really come forward to fire signs, especially depending on how it ended, because we can be very intense. And people who hurt us know that. When someone hurts our feelings, we let people know. Aries, you're like the first fire sign, so I already know you relate to this. You guys take no crap. You guys say the truth, always the truth. Blunt, here it is. Take it or leave it. You feel me? And with this person, it's like I don't want this Aries to attack me. Like, I know that I'm like creeping in the background, like looking on social media because I'm trying to, this person could be trying to see where you're at in life. You know how some people wait until we do better in our lives, and what I realized is not always because they want something. It's also because, from my experience too, when I'm happy in my life and someone came back from the past, I honestly was more able to hear them out because I was in my own state of mind, had my own things going on. I was already over, for the most part, what this person did. So usually when they came back, it was more easier for them to communicate with me, with them seeing me in a better space. It's like, okay, they're doing good in life. Okay, maybe if I slide in there. This is kind of how I feel with this person. So I feel like they're trying to gather information so they know how to bring it to you. But I'm definitely going to go into these clarifiers. So let's see. Why the Six of Cups is here. Oh, have a flipper. Me personally, I don't use flippers. I use ones like that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Aries. It's either, I'm just going to say it from your point of, from just the reading in general. Okay, so what I see here, someone could be definitely thinking about the stability they had with you. They're thinking about how things were. Maybe you guys, nobody's perfect, you know. Maybe they kind of, they didn't, maybe they wasn't used to someone like you, Aries. And I say this, like I said, as a fire sign. We're some of the most blunt signs in the zodiac, right? And depending on how people egos is set up, we could really cut somebody deep, you know. And it's not that we mean to, but people take it like that, you know. Maybe this person was taking you being blunt with them as you being rude, or you maybe thinking you know everything, or, you know, fire signs are very misunderstood, in my personal opinion, as my experience is one. But I feel that this person is now looking back on, you had their best interest at heart. You wasn't coming at them with malicious intent. You was coming, we're fire signs, like when we feel something, we're very passionate about it, especially rather we happy, we sad, or we mad. It's we're passionate about whatever we do. So I really feel that in hindsight, this person was like, wow, I really did have everything with that Aries. Like, it was me who misunderstood where they were coming from, and maybe I cut this connection off too short. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people do. As I was saying, cutting the relationship short. This person may have cut you off, and you maybe was confused. Like, wait a minute. Like, you're gonna cut me off? Like, I haven't done nothing but to my best ability to love you, to care about you. I tell you the truth because I love you. Now, here's one thing, right? Most people try to lie to try to make somebody happy. I think you guys can relate to this, what I'm about to say. We don't like that. We don't try to lie to me. Like, don't do that. Because to a fire sign is the worst thing you could do. One of the worst things you could do is honestly lie. Because in our heads, it's like we can't trust you. Like, yeah, we're gonna be upset if you tell us something that we don't want to hear, but at the same time, at least we know that you're being honest. So when we get over the situation, we'll be back. But if you try to hide the truth or try to lie to make me feel better, no, that's not what's up. So I really feel that this person is now appreciating your honesty now in a way that you wasn't trying to come at them or try to control them. You just was trying to help expose things to them that they was not seeing. And what I feel they did was just like, oh, this is too stressful. I'm just going to cut it out. Maybe they wanted to be with a weaker person. Now, what I mean by a weaker person is someone who caters to their ego, someone who tells them that they're doing amazing, even though they're clearly not. But I really feel you was one of those people to tell them the truth, and they felt offended. Maybe they was like, oh well, everybody else around me don't say that. But at the same time, maybe all those other people are blind to what I'm trying to tell you, though. So I really feel you did have this person's best interest at heart, and I feel that now they're truly realizing that. So let's see why the Ace of Swords is here. Yeah, we had the Ten of Cups. So you guys, with this truth, especially with this Ten of Cups, this person cares about you, y'all. This person is in deep nostalgia about your guys' relationship. And that is the big truth I feel they're coming to. Was wow. They truly made me emotionally happy. And also when I was with them, my pentacles was together. Maybe they started to realize that they wasn't as abundant, that they started attracting people on their same frequency. They're starting to realize what made you stand out. So yeah, maybe they took the easy route out and dealt with a person right after you. Listen, this person probably was more tolerant to their BS than you. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people get out of relationships because they don't want to grow. They just want someone to accept them baggage and resistance to change and all. And that's the worst thing to try to be with a fire sign. I'm going to tell you that because we're all about change. So I feel that this person is now embracing the change that you brought into their lives. And they're like, wow, that's truly my Ten of Cups. And that's the big truth that they're coming to. They didn't see it. They're definitely seeing it for the month of May. Oh, y'all. I, they got something to say, okay? We had the Four of Wands. This could be some unions out there for some soul partners out there as well. Manifesting. After the Five of Pentacles, y'all. All these three cards came out. So this is someone you're definitely separated from. And I feel that this person could manifest in your life some point in May, or they could say something to you as well. But also, I feel that if you two are soul partners that are meant to come together, your union coming back together is going to be very fruitful. I feel that through this dark night of the soul that both of you guys had, I don't feel it's just, you may have went through first, Aries. You probably mostly, for the most part, over it, adjusting to your new life and figuring out who you are. And maybe this person, all that pain is hitting them at one time. Plus, mind you, Saturn is retrograding right now. And Pluto. And Sagittarius. And Jupiter and Sagittarius. So I really feel that it's causing a lot of people to do some deep soul searching and go to where their soul is pulling them to. And I didn't even think about it. The Six of Cups definitely could represent a past life relationship you have with this person. And through this separation, it's actually what made you guys stronger, I feel. It made you stronger, Aries, and it made this person more aware of how their own decisions got them to where they are. So let's see why the Page of Swords is here. Let's see. Page of Swords. High Priestess here. And why is the High Priestess here? We have the Two of Rods here. So what this person is feeling is they could be telepathically trying to talk to you as well. You could be seeing their name, their birthday. Maybe you, okay, here's a one too. You may start seeing people that look like them. I've went through this myself. Even though there was no physical sign, you may be sitting here like, but there's no physical sign. Like, I'm gonna share experience with y'all, right? Usually before I saw somebody, right, I'll see people who look like them. So I feel that that could be another synchronicity. Like I was saying, you start to see people that look like them. It's the small things, their birthday, their name. You may hear their favorite song a lot. As what's going on is they're telepathically and spiritually talking to you. And I feel that it's what you want to do, Aries, with this. But I really feel that even if you don't want to be with this person, I feel that it will help clear a lot of that baggage if you guys did have a conversation. But if you do want to be with them, Aries, I definitely see it to be very fruitful. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups is really trusting your own intuition. And also you may be feeling like this person is thinking about you too. You could be having dreams that this person is coming back. So don't dismiss that either. So I really feel overall for the month of May, you guys, somebody is definitely trying to come back into your life. And I feel that they're very serious. And if you two choose to go down this path, it could be very fruitful, like I said. So it's completely up to you what you want to do, Aries. And I hope you guys appreciate this reading. I'll catch you guys next week.